Georgia's Silver Comet Trail is in the Rails to Trails Hall of Fame. This nearly 62-mile trail carries runners, stroller pushers, skaters, dog walkers, and cyclists over trestles, through tunnels, beside bike shops, and past some unique art and fascinating history. Travel with us as we tackle the 20 miles or so from Dallas to Rockmart on this edition of Joyful Trails. I was particularly excited on this day to ride across two iconic Silver Comet landmarks, the 700-foot Pumpkinvine Trestle and the 800-foot Brushy Mountain Tunnel. Both were on the agenda as I met up with Mark, an Atlanta native and my tour guide and riding partner for this adventure. We took 3 days and divided the Comet into three 20-mile sections, taking it nice and slow. I didn't want to miss a thing. Our Day 2 bike ride began with a quick stop at the Golden Arches. And then it was on to the Tara Drummond Trailhead, where our bike ride would officially begin. Stick around for our visit to a really cool ice cream shop just a stone's throw from the Silver Comet. But first, we've got a trail to ride. The Silver Comet Trail from Dallas to Rockmart. Let's go.
I've come to the end of myself. My hands in the air, Jesus, I've got nothing left. And I wanna keep singing, but I'm feeling the weight. I'm seeing the cycles of all the hate. Open up those heavenly gates. Those heavenly gates, we cry, justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates, those heavenly gates, we cry for mercy and for your love. You see the forgotten, you stand in their pain. You're shoulder to shoulder with all who are finding their way. In every season, through every song, you hear the cries of the broken. God, won't you come and open up those heavenly gates? Those heavenly gates, we cry, justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates. Yeah, those heavenly gates. We cry for mercy and for your love. Yeah. Open up those heavenly gates. Those heavenly gates. We cry justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates. Yeah, those heavenly gates. We cry for mercy and for your love. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth as we see it in heaven. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth as we see it in heaven. Let your kingdom come. Let your will be done on earth that your will be done on earth as we see it in heaven. Open up those heavenly gates, those heavenly gates. We cry, justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates, yeah, those heavenly gates. We cry for mercy and for your love. Open up those heavenly gates, those heavenly gates. We cry, justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates, yeah, those heavenly gates. We cry for mercy and for your love. Open up those heavenly gates, those heavenly gates. We cry, justice, freedom come. Open up those heavenly gates, those heavenly gates. We cry for mercy and for your love.
So, Mark, day 2 was from Hiram to Rockmart.
The beautiful Rockmart.
The middle leg. Yeah, the middle leg of our journey. We are in the park at Rockmart as we speak. I loved day 2. It features a ride through that air-conditioned tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. This is a real deal railroad tunnel from back in the day. There's a lot of short tunnels on this trail that are fun, but this was the real deal.
This is the one the Silver Comet train actually used.
Yeah.
And went through.
We also went across the Pumpkinvine
Trestle.
Pumpkinvine Trestle. You see a lot of photos of that. You see that a lot in videos, and that was a lot of fun. The views from that thing were amazing. But most of all, on day 2, it was the tree canopy and just the gentle ride, the gentle, easy ride that we were on. We had a lot of time to just talk and, talk about things. And I think we pretty much solved most of the world's problems by the time that bike ride was over.
Yeah.
I'd say the Brushy Mountain Tunnel was pretty much the star of the show on this day. It's a turn-of-the-century railroad tunnel built in 1912 and located at mile marker 30.9. In addition to the tunnel and the Pumpkinvine Trestle, there are some other points of interest on this leg of the trail. There's a vineyard and winery. There's the Coots Lake Beach Trailhead, complete with portable facilities at mile marker 33.5. Coots Lake Beach offers public swimming at an affordable price during the summer months. Of course, the only swimming we saw back in April was by ducks. There's also some really pretty and peaceful views to be experienced at Ma White's Bottomland, as well as some interesting history for people who like to learn things. And some homeowner along the trail has a sense of humor and created this art installation just to break things up, just to keep it interesting. If you're receiving value from this video, please like the video and leave a comment down below. And if you receive value from this YouTube channel, you might want to consider buying some merch or leaving a super thanks. How else am I going to afford gas and ice cream? This is Rockmart, Georgia. She takes up 5.71 square miles and boasts a population of 5,012 Georgians. The town's motto is, "Where past and present stroll side by side in the dark of the day or light of the night." What? I'm going to have to throw a flag on that one. I mean, too many words. Excessive use of words. That's the longest city motto I've ever heard. A city in Polk County, Rockmart was incorporated in 1872 and named for its role as a market for rocks extracted from nearby quarries. A former railroad town, Rockmart maintains a preserved downtown historic district that's quite charming. This was Indian territory back in the day. First, the Creeks got displaced by the Cherokees. Then the Cherokees got displaced by European American settlers following the Georgia Gold Rush. By the late 1860s, the railroad brought expansion, transforming the settlement into a key depot, spurring population influx and commercial development, despite the disruptions of the Civil War era. In 1929, the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company turned Rockmart into a company town, employing hundreds of people. The mill produced cotton fabric for automobile tires and was known for manufacturing the famous balloon characters that were used in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. The Goodyear plant shut down in 1982, but there are reminders around town even today. The Silver Comet passenger train came through Rockmart from 1947 to 1969. By the time we got to Rockmart, we was hungry, y'all. How many knows there's a difference between hungry and hongry? We was hungry. So we ducked into Bar L Barbecue, just a short ride from the trail. Nice, comfortable, small-town diner. And look, we ordered the same thing. They had delicious sandwiches, a window to nowhere, and complainers get fined. Well, we had no complaints. We can highly recommend Bar L Barbecue in Rockmart. Stick around for a fun-filled edition of Responding to Comments, but first, I keep running into citizens of Joyful Trails Nation out in the wild. There was Kara and Jim from Wyoming at a minor league baseball game, Doc and Lorna on our Doodle Trail test run. Chris was in downtown Greenville. There was Nicole and Anna on the Swamp Rabbit Trail, Jim and Christina from Traveler's Rest, and Steve and Jody at the Greek Fest in Greenville. Turn to your neighbor and say, "You meet the nicest people on bike trails."
Amen.
By the way, if you didn't see our part 1 of the Silver Comet, oh my gosh, you guys, it was unbelievable. Just as soon as this video is over, watch part 1. Well, you can run to the bathroom if you really need to, but then get right back to the TV or the phone or the computer or the tablet and watch day 1 of our Silver Comet adventure. I will leave a card up above and a link in the description box below.
Responding to comments.
Skip's Bicycle Journeys says, "What a treasure your dad is. Your family is richly blessed. Now get him out on the trail. He might need to watch out for those younger women, though. They will have him running errands all over town on that trike." Well then, I see that Skip understands how relationships work.
Yeah!
Building Bluebird says, "I hope your dad rides the wheels off of it." Thank you, Building Bluebird. That's a lovely sentiment. I think I know what you mean, but if he rides the wheels off of it, he won't be able to ride it anymore. And finally, it's story time with Cycling TJ. About 20 years ago, I was on a second date. I rode a lot back then. She said she did too. Started on the Silver Comet Trail at the Paulding Railhead. We headed west for 25 miles. Heading back for 25 miles, well, 25 for me, about 5 for her. She went into a pretty gentle curve and went off-road, off-bike, under fence. Broke her collarbone. Called 911. Ambulance and police showed up. I asked the cop if he could take her bike to his station. Nice fella. I rode the rest of the way in my car. Drove to his station, got the bike, then had to go to Rome Medical Center. 5 hours of Nickelodeon later, I got my groggy date back to her place. I don't recall if there was a third date. I love that story. Follow Cycling TJ for more relationship advice.
This has been Responding to Comments.
Joyful Trails accommodations while riding the Silver Comet Trail were courtesy of Mark and Rhonda. I stayed at their house. My thanks to the lovely and talented Rhonda, Mark's wife, for the southern hospitality. And guys, she likes to watch golf and Braves baseball on TV. It's like Mark won the lottery or something. They had to put up with me for 3 days, and all they got in return was a Joyful Trails mug.
So one reason that you and I get along so well is that we sort of have a shared history in video production. You dabbled in that way back, like back in the day.
I'm a 25-year retired video guy, yeah.
Yeah, but also CCM from the 1980s, and that stands for Contemporary Christian Music.
Amen.
Mark here worked at a Christian bookstore, and what were some of the groups that you were aware of back in the day, the artists that you listened to?
I mean, mostly the most popular ones.
Which are?
Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith, who I still go and like to see today. Petra was another good one. DeGarmo and Key.
D&K, baby.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Most of our audience, they have no idea who, like...
They know Amy Grant.
Who are these people?
I think most people know Amy Grant. Probably a lot of people know Michael W. Smith.
Yeah. Now, since you worked for a Christian bookstore, you told me a story that was a hilarious story. You had a cardboard cutout of Amy Grant that was a sales prop to help sell her albums and CDs and whatnot.
Right. So right when you walked in the music section of the store, there's this, big thing of Amy Grant holding a bunch of roses.
And somehow this ended up in your possession.
It did. Once that promotion ended, I got to take that one home, and it stayed in my bedroom as a teenager. So Amy Grant lived in my bedroom for quite a long time.
A lot of people had their pictures made with Amy back in the day. I don't want to brag, but here's a case in point right here.
Right.
This is my brothers and I from way back in the day with our own cardboard cutout of Amy Grant. But yeah, so you had Amy there in your bedroom, and I understand there was almost an unfortunate event that took place.
Yeah, when I went away to college, Amy did not go with me. Amy stayed in my bedroom, and we did have an unfortunate incident where the house was broken into.
Oh no.
Yeah, my room was upstairs, and the door was closed when the cops decided to sweep the house to make sure that the burglars were no longer there. So they walk up the stairs, they push open the door, and Amy Grant almost got shot.
Before our day was done, we just had to sample a milkshake and some ice cream from the Rock Creamery in Rockmart. On the website it says their purpose is joy you can taste. Huh? Perfect, am I right? Actually, the entire slogan is joy you can taste, love you can feel. They say faith is their foundation and every scoop is served with purpose. Look, what I can tell you for sure is that it tastes good. 2 thumbs up for the Rock Creamery in Rockmart. So, what do we think about this trail? What is the star rating? Hey, we're not done yet. You'll just have to tune into our day 3 video to find out. But I'll tell you what, it's looking good. It's looking really good. The only thing that could potentially ruin it would be if there were some horrible steep hills to climb on day 3. But nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. It's all downhill from here, right? You can watch our day 1 video of the Silver Comet Trail by clicking on this one right here. Now get out there and find some joy in the journey.